not just ramen, it's Jiro-Style. Hey, I'm Nojinora, just a ramen freak who's obsessed with recreating Jiro-Style at home. Time to go all out! These are the ingredients. Throw the pork bones, back fat, and pork shoulder into the pot. This will turn into the ultimate pork, God-tier pork. Toss in the back fat that goes on top of the veggie mountain. The key to the flavor? Garlic, of course. Add green onions for extra aroma. They also help cut the meaty smell. To make God-tier pork, we simmer it gently for about an hour. When scum rises to the top, skim it off carefully. After an hour, crank up the heat. Time to make the pork fall apart tender. Once the back fat turns melty, take it out. If you boil it too long, it will just melt away. Break up the back fat into your favorite size. Find your perfect chunk and Jiro hits different. Make both big and small chunks. Flavor and texture go next level. Next up, we are making the kaeshi, the ramen seasoning sauce. We use dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, mirin, sugar, salt, and MSG. The ratios totally up to you. Experiment and find your flavor. Wanna know the Nojinora style mix? Drop a comment and let me know. Once it's all mixed, heat it up and bring it to a boil. After simmering the soup for 1 to 2 hours, take the pork out. It's super soft and tender. Handle with care. Look at that. It's jiggly as hell, right? To finish the soup, toss in some aromatics like onion and garlic. Then simmer for 1 more hour. Now we season the pork with the kaeshi. 45 minutes, no more, no less. Flip the pork a few times so the flavor gets in evenly. Now it's noodle time. Making your own? Yeah, it's kinda insane. But you should totally try it. Ramen noodles are called chukamen in Japan. What makes them different from udon is the kansui. Jiro-style noodles use super low hydration. That's how you get that chewy, rough, beast mode texture. When making noodles, take your time. Gently mix in the water with love. Mix bread flour, salt, kansui, and water. Then use your feet to knead it all together. I wore socks for the video, but real talk, go barefoot to really feel the dough come together. Fold the dough now and then. It helps bring it all together. Try stepping on in a rectangle shape. It'll make rolling out the noodles way easier later. See? Nice and rectangular, right? Now we cut the dough into 4 pieces and roll them out into noodle seeds. Here it is. The legendary Ono-style noodle machine. They don't make these anymore. But it's still one of the best out there. If you want one, try looking for a used one. First, we press the dough into seeds. That's called rolling. Once the dough is rolled, it's time to cut it into noodles. With low hydration, it takes serious power. Here's the key move. Slicing against the grain, called gyakugiri in Japan. It gives the noodles that rough, chewy Jiro-Style texture. There's something so satisfying about cutting noodles, right? Once the noodles are cut, dust them with cornstarch to keep them from sticking. At the end, we hand squish the noodles to give them that signature crinkle. This part is key. After simmering for 3 to 4 hours, check this out, white and creamy. It's fully emulsified now. This is what we call God soup. Alright, time for the final showdown. Let's make the actual ramen. Let's chop up a ridiculous amount of garlic. Like a don't breathe near people level. Veggie mountain time. It's a mix of bean sprouts and cabbage. Let's slice up the god tier pork. This whole chunk? Yeah, I could eat it all. No regrets. Slicing god pork is a sacred moment for any Jiro fan. At Jiro shops, you usually get 1 or 2 slices. But when you are the chef, pile on as much as you want, max hype. Just took it out of the fridge, so it looks firm. But warm it up and it melts in your mouth heaven. The secret to making the pork even better? Warm it before serving. Add the kaishi sauce and back fat into the bowl first.
Emotionally.com.
Boil the chewy, rough textured noodles. I'm using fresh noodles today, but I usually make a big batch and freeze the extras. Jiro noodles are extra thick. That rough chew is what makes them legendary. Boiling time around 5 minutes, but it depends on the season, temp and humidity. This is god pork. Everyone's got their own definitions, but for me, it's all about that soft texture and just right flavor. Here's a tip. Warm up the pork before serving. It gets even softer and more delicious. Pour in the steaming hot soup. Man, this is such a blissful moment. Look at that golden broth. This is a true elixir of life. Joking, kinda. Veggie cooking time? Totally up to you. I like mine soft and wilted. Noodles are done. Behold the beast, thick, chewy, Jiro-style perfection. At the Jiro shop, you'll get asked for your call. What topping you want? Mine? Extra veggies, garlic and fat. On top of that veggie mountain, boiled egg, raw garlic, tons of pork, and seasoned back fat. That seasoned fat plus veggies combo? Unreal, so good it might knock you out. Lots of raw garlic too, but breath, don't even care. Boom, done. Just look at that masterpiece. My ultimate bowl is ready. Time to dig in. In Japan, we press our hands together and say itadakimasu before eating. Everyone eats differently, but I start with the veggie mountain. Pro tip, eat the pork early. It's so powerful, it might take you out if you leave it for last. Take a sip of the soup. Too good, but don't drink it all. Your health matters. Haha. That's looping sound. It makes everything taste better. All done. And finally, gochisousama deshita. Thanks for the amazing meal. If you enjoyed this ramen journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. More epic bowls are coming soon. This is No Jiro No Life. See you next time.